Caught colluding with Islamists and Soros, Trump delivers brutal surprise. President Donald Trump scares the hell out of the elites much more than anyone ever knew. They are so threatened that they've unleashed Robert Mueller and H.R. McMaster, who we just learned are colluding with enemies of America to sabotage President Donald Trump. Conservative experts report that this may very well lead to something catastrophic that they never saw coming, and it's all part of the brutal surprise Trump's about to drop on them. Funded by George Soros and being carried out by Robert Mueller and H.R. McMaster is a slow coup attempt that was started when the swamp sabotaged Lieutenant General Mike Flynn. After the left took out Flynn as Trump's national security advisor, that started the series of events that they hope ends with the president's removal from office. Now, we know for sure Mueller and McMaster are a big part of this sick scheme. The first Trump advisor the swamp sought to eliminate was Flynn, and it was no coincidence that we got H.R. McMaster in his place. McMaster, along with Mueller, sided with the jihadis by helping eliminate our country's ability to wage an effective war against radical Islam, in what is called the Purge. The Purge happened between 2008-11 by order of the Barack Obama administration. Simply put, they purged the U.S. intel community from using any words the Muslim Brotherhood found offensive. They also banned any education on radical Islam that was in place since 9/11. McMaster's worked for us, an organization funded by Soros, which made sure the purge happened at the highest levels at the CIA, FBI, and DOJ. Claire Lopez, an ex-CIA operative, warned about the dangers of the purge, pointing out that the 2004 9/11 Commission report contained hundreds of instances of the use of words like jihad, Muslim, and Islam. By the time the FBI published its unclassified counterterrorism lexicon in 2008, those words were gone, entirely missing from the document. That same year, the State Department, DHS, and the National Counterterrorism Center, NCTC, all instructed their employees to refrain from using the words jihad or mujahideen to describe Islamic terrorism and its perpetrators. Guess who was director of the FBI between 2008-11 and signed off on implementing the purge? That's right, Robert Mueller, who served as FBI director from 2001-13. Now, Mueller, who is clearly part of the elites out to get Trump, with his role as special counsel, has carte blanche to take out the president. McMaster's sabotage is from within, and by now, he's fired every Trump loyalist hired by Flynn who was working on overturning the purge. The list of pro-Israel voices in the administration that were removed from McMaster's National Security Council now includes Steve Bannon, K.T. McFarland, Ezra Cohen-Watnick, Derek Harvey, Rich Higgins, Adam Levinger, and Tara Dahl, reports Conservative Review. Mueller and McMaster are part of Soros' endgame, which is a hot civil war in the United States. Just as Soros used radical Islam to further his goals to weaken the United States through the purge, which Mueller and McMaster helped achieve, they now are doing everything they can to get Trump removed from power. This is leading to a civil war, says radio host Michael Savage, who has visited Trump at Mar-a-Lago. Savage agrees, Trump's brutal surprise will be the patriots who will defend him and America. If the left takes Trump down, through Special Counsel Robert Mueller or through any other source and deny any middle-class Americans his vote, there will be a civil war in this country, Savage warned. I'm warning you. All of you leftists who think you're going to steal our vote, you're wrong. We've had it up to here. We've put up with your garbage in the universities. We've put up with your filth coming out of your filth factories in Hollywood, Savage went on. We've put up with your hatred that comes out of your newspapers. We've put up with your filth and your hatred coming out of CNN. But, if you do the next step and steal our president, I warn you. You've seen nothing yet. You will see the day of the locust in this country. We all shudder to think of the worst happening, but if we refuse to speak out against Mueller and McMaster now, it may become our reality. These are all facts. Soros starts civil wars. Mueller and McMaster backed the purge. McMaster fired Trump loyalists who were overturning the purge. Mueller has hired only Obama-Clinton attorneys to investigate Trump. Support our president. Let him hear us once again. Patriots want Mueller and McMaster gone before it's too late. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.